What's going on, guys? How you doing? Extra polite and someone who's watching. Hope you're doing good. Drop a like and someone who's watching. Drop a like and someone who's watching. Yeah, though.
Yeah. 1 minute, 1 minute. I might leave accidentally. Give me 1 minute. It's
Next, drop a like.
yeah. Let's play, bro.
What do you wanna play?
Even Mehrab is on. If you want to call him, call him.
I don't know if he'll join now. I'm gonna put it for anyways.
Yeah, ready up. Mhm. Oh, you got the battle pass.
Yes, I bought like how many V-Bucks did I buy? I bought 1K V-Bucks and the starter pack.
Hmm.
900 V-Bucks. Then I'll buy. I can have enough for a skin also. It didn't let me buy crew. I was gonna buy crew first. My
Hmm.
card doesn't work on crew. My parents won't allow me to use their card because my
Uh,
card is not on for recurring payments.
hmm.
And then there's no UPI option, bro. If there was UPI, all would.
Yeah, if there was UPI, I would have bought
There, it
V-Bucks by
was
now.
first. There was first. I bought using UPI so many times.
Why isn't there UPI on Fortnite now?
I don't know. They disable it. Then what? Don't know.
Are you live?
What?
I said, are you live? Malay mein.
Next, drop a like and someone. 3 people watching. None of that? Yep. Okay, we're back.
I'm landing here. Actually, I'm landing there. You there?
What?
Nothing. You there? I just asked if you're there.
If I'm there, I wouldn't die. So I'm using simple edit even on OT, bro.
Okay, okay. I'm getting a zero ping. Great. I'm lagging out.
Okay, not getting zero, I'm getting like 11. Mumbai servers back, okay? 4 people watching, drop a like and comment.
I see a team.
Drop a like and comment. You fight it? You fighting?
They're trying to revive him there in there.
Kill someone, or? Are you sure they're in there?
Yep, there's a guy in the building.
Yeah, knock. What the hell? I knocked him with a grenade.
Yep, see, I told you.
I am just kill you. Somebody stole my SMG,
They stole what?
Naughty boy.
Are you getting shot at or something?
Double.
Tell me like you always is the way. Hey, come on Discord, no? Can you come on Discord?
Yeah,
There's a guy
where
here.
the
There's a guy here to reboot. Bro, he's rebooting! Okay.
what?
What the hell?
Bro, give me the pump back.
Oh, come here. Wait, come on Discord, right?
Give me a second. Yes, I don't miss call. Join Discord.
Yeah, yeah, joined. Did you unmute me?
Yeah, yeah, talk.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, can I play Whitey Sab, bro? What's good, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. If you drop a like and sub, yes, you can play with us, man. Make sure drop your epic, or you can add me up. Both works. I already did. Okay, cool. Let me know epic in chat. I'll add you up. Epic on OG, bro. You- Do we have to play Fortnite OG or something
There's a
else?
team over here. There's a
We
team
can
over
play
here.
anything, bro. You can let me know what you would like to play. Preferred not
30.
creative, but by the way, any battle royale mode works. Where was the team? Let me know if you can chat. I'll just copy my epic also in the chat. I'm just typing my username.
Holy, I got beamed.
Yeah, that's my epic. I pinned it also for you. Video 33 white.
30 white. 30 white over
33 white. Dead. One dead. Behind this. Dead.
there. All dead?
All dead.
Yeah. There's a different team. Knock. There's a revolver here.
The double pump. There's a blue AR, please.
We already got one. There's another team there? Or is that our teammate? Oh, that's our team.
That's me. Okay, cool. Okay. You don't join. I can hear you. Yellow. Yeah, Mike.
Yes.
Yellow, okay, bro.
Is it
You do. Just lower the
We're
voice
going
down.
towards Dusty, yeah. Oh, there's a whole build fight here. There's a whole build fight here. Wait, the team. Knock.
Nice. Yeah, bro. I need a sniper. He's behind us. Bro.
They're reviving. Can you shoot him up?
$33 white.
Knock. He's reviving. This guy doesn't know how to
One
use
dead,
it.
one
Grenade
dead.
launcher, like what the hell?
Got
Last
one
guy in here. Kill him. Two people are there. Revive. Knock. Dead. Nice.
Nice. I got it. Nice.
We got both two of them. Oh, it's a green pump here. Come
I
on.
have two.
Leave me some mats, nigga. Oh, my bad. I meant Niger. Can I swear?
One dead.
Can I swear on your stream?
Have
Can I swear on your stream? Can you drop me some air ammo?
yeah, I'm dropping. Make drop a like and subscribe. Stick together. Let's get
We are
another.
dominating this lobby, bro. Holy.
Yes, sir. ordered it. Leave it. Let's go drop a like and some other one. Did you see your team?
Open up.
It's some 4 damage. Yeah, kills? Who marked it? Somebody's marking that.
Yeah, there's a team there. Yeah, there's a team there.
Yeah, why can't I see it? Is it above the mountain or where? Not surprisingly, blind is up. How am I supposed to go to the mountain? Like, it's just crazy.
I'm gonna intersect them here, I think. Oh, there's a team. There's a fight happening here. Oh, Lee, there's a big fully fight. It's a big on fight. Holy!
Where are you?
They're all over here. They're all over
Come
here.
here, yeah, come here.
Yep.
What?
100. Knock. Knock.
Bro, wait, I'm knocked. Even I'm knocked. Lucky don't go to a.
I want. Uh,
I didn't understand what the hell was that. That guy had to have the best aim in the world. What killed me like that? 35 point damage.
knock them out. Oh no.
Kid below.
Oh shit, there's a guy
35
here. He's gonna. Oh, he thirsted me. Great. Yep. Let's go, Shrey. I believe in you. Where are you? Are you alive? Oh, you're alive. Let's go. Oh, we won. Get my reboot card. Oh, you got it. You can reboot me actually. There's a team right in front of you. Shrey, what are you
I
doing?
was
What are you
looking
doing?
at chat.
Okay. No, shotgun is snap him. Nice shot.
Kid below.
Shrey, one shotgun is not loaded. Yeah, there we go. Don't try double pumping here.
So, nothing was reloaded. Yeah, okay, bro.
It's a 1v3 Shrey.
1v3?
Yeah, it's 3 against 1. It's you guys are 3.
Oh, thank God.
Bro, there's 3 people on your team. Who do you think is a 3v1, bro? He's not there. Don't waste your nades.
Imagine he creeps up. He has to be hiding somewhere.
Bro, the simple it is too like weird. You can't predict where it goes.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It is, but it's like really hard to use it, you know?
I'm using it.
If you get used to it, it's gonna be a god level tactic. But it's a bit of delay.
Bro, but it gets the other person out. How fast it is, bro. How thing, bro. I feel he's still somewhere. I don't wanna get fucking beamed. My ass is on a box up, man.
Wait. Shrey,
Imagine
I gotta leave. I'll be back in like an hour, okay?
where do you have to go now, bro?
I have to go and okay, give me 1 minute. I'll talk to someone.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not leaving you for her, okay? Chill.
GG's W. Definitely he's leaving for me. Hell nah.
Nah, I'm playing for you.
Yeah,
I'm playing
boy.
with you. Chill.
That's what I thought. Let's go. Fuck, bro, buddy. Hey, let's go. Fortnite OG fast. WW. Where did you go?
I'm joining your game. I'm joining your game. I
Yo,
mean,
what
I'm
do you
joining
wanna
your fun.
play? Yo, what do you wanna play?
I don't know. Even this girl wants to play, so let's play with her.
No,
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm talking to this guy.
okay.
Yo, what do you wanna play?
Wait, the girl is also there. Should I play with her or you're gonna play with this
We
person?
play squad, bruh.
Even she's there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind.
Yo, what do you wanna play? CXMJS.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Wait, I'll have to mute you here in game. Links,
Okay.
links, dark.
My
Jay, you wanna play poker later?
Okay.
You wanna play Discord. Wait, come on FN bro. This Discord is lagging out for me.
I am on FN.
hmm?
Tell Shay to unmute me on Fortnite,
Yeah,
no?
I
Tell just
Yeah.
unmuted you. I
okay,
unmuted
okay, he unmuted me. Okay, he unmuted me.
Ready? Shri. Okay.
My bad. Honestly, I'd never leave Shay. What made you think
Hmm?
I'm leaving Shay for you?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
bros over hoes.
Sorry,
Shut up. Shut
Let me
up.
get a drink real quick.
Okay, who's this? The other guy.
he's one of my subs.
Does he have a mic?
He he talked a bit.
Wait, is this not OG Fortnite?
No, it's not OG, bro. It's normal.
Bro, OG
The
is not that fun, let's be
rain.
honest.
Bro, I love OG, bro. What are you talking about, man?
Like after season 3, it's gonna be fun.
No, season one is fun.
No, season 3
It's
is
just
gonna be
that you have not
fun.
played it, so it's not nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah, but I played during season 3, it's gonna be really fun.
I played onwards season 4, but I really like the season 1 too, man.
Hmm.
I used to play on a mobile. I like
Well,
kids. V, what the hell? Damn, man, what's that? V. Yeah, let me pull up F1 on my side screen. F1 to start. I'm using my laptop as my second monitor finally.
mm-hmm.
Bros over host. I'm a Diddy party host. Shut up, buddy. You ain't even old enough to host anyone. Wait, sign it. 5 people watching the stream. Make sure for like and sub.
Wait, should I, if I get the crew, do I get all the passes?
Yeah, you get all the passes plus 1k V-Bucks, I believe. Or they, I think, remove 1k
Damn.
V-Bucks. I don't know. Yeah, they still have 1k V-Bucks. No, never mind.
That's a killer deal, bro.
Yeah, but it's not letting me buy, bro.
I'm gonna buy it tonight.
Just make sure to cancel auto pay if you don't want auto pay.
Oh, yeah.
How many likes are we away? 15 more likes away from the titles.
Here we go.
Holy, this feels weird, bro. The FPS drop in this game mode is. Wait, let me reduce my quality now. Textures quality. Even I had the crown. Where the hell is my crown? Huh?
Hmm.
Where did my crown go?
I won a
Doesn't
game
OG?
earlier.
Oh, OG doesn't have crown, my bad. Holy.
Wait,
It's
Chance,
my
that's the crown I gave you literally yesterday since we played.
No.
Yeah, we played. I carried you, forgot?
Use me. Shut up.
Let's see how many kills you'll get this time.
Okay.
Imagine if she gets more than me.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go sit in a room and cry.
You,
I'm damn sure that won't
you're
happen.
not a girl.
Shut up.
You shut up, dumbass.
Hmm?
What?
Okay. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Let's see who'll cook. Shrey, let's have a kill race, shall we?
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Hell no.
Let's go there, let's go. I know how to kill the boss now. Let's go.
Yeah, you go kill the boss. I'm going
Let's
from
go, Shrey. Are
power.
you a pussy?
Oh
Are
my
you
god.
scared?
Right.
You're not, are you? Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna throw away this band real quick for good luck.
What?
Nothing.
So many
What
kids.
band?
The hell.
Nothing.
This is ranked, by the
Oh.
way.
Shrey, we're
What
dead.
band are you talking about?
Shrey, we're dead.
This is ranked.
Hmm?
Shrey, we're so dead. There's too many people here.
Oh my god.
What are you saying, Lucky?
Dream band?
Nothing. Why are you there?
Was I
And
here?
oh, wait.
Shut up.
What happened? I'm wearing it. Chill down.
The kid, you come inside. Come here.
The hell?
Knock. Wait, is this girl fighting the boss? No.
That's some other one.
Oh. No! No way, he's gonna kill us all. Straight behind you, straight behind you. Straight.
The hell, 100 crack. I mean, I won the kill race.
Oh,
You can run away, I took the remake.
Eddie, look at the.
Oh my god.
The hell? You can bet
Shreya,
you
you're
know
telling
that, right?
Shreya, and you're telling me this person's gonna get more kills than me.
I mean, technically,
I'm
have
still
only
higher.
one kill higher, bro.
You could go there. I marked the spot where you go. Lucky, go there.
Okay.
Drop a like
Try to
and
go
sub
ask-
who was watching.
Try to go as soon as possible. You'll get Shreya back.
Okay.
Wait, I don't think no one could have landed there. Oh, I could die here.
Shut up.
Pressure's gone.
qualifying session of the year, because I think it's just going to be a compilation of everything we've seen this year. No real certainty who's going to put this car in qualifying. No certainty over what's going to happen tomorrow. It's giving us all sorts of excitement. So, and a few people, as with the Ricardo signs, will be
Thanks for the
wanting
like
to
and sub was it.
pass over the baton or finish their stints. Maybe they're one of the first stints of Ferrari, but to finish it in a good way.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen in Formula One when it comes to driver moves. This was the season to tell you that, with Lewis Hamilton moving to the team. We do have a green light at the end of the pit lane. We do not have anyone on track at the moment. That's the sound of a V6 turbocharged engine, though, that I think is about to change all of that. Last-minute alterations being made down there to the Alpine of Pierre Gasly. He's got a brand new teammate for this
Where are
weekend.
you?
Esteban
Oh.
Ocon is out. In comes Jack Doohan. And the reserve
Well, I
driver,
gotta go
third
save
in the
Stray
Formula
now.
2
I mean, I gotta go
championship
retrieve
from
it, but
last
yeah.
year, finds himself ready to take a Formula 1
Hey!
qualifying session for the first time.
Dumbass.
A great
That's still
moment
gone.
for the Doohan
Yeah.
family.
Lucky
DC, you
build,
know
lucky.
how long these journeys take to reach Formula 1.
Wait,
That has
call me
been
Dark for God's
decades
sake,
in
not
the
Lucky.
making. For
I'm
even a
not
young
calling
man
you.
like
I'm
Jack
watching
Doohan
whom
becomes
am
the
I
16th
watching? Yeah, I'm
Australian
watching
driver
Lucky
to
Charms.
compete in a Grand Prix weekend.
How am I
And
supposed to do? You
feel
call me
that
Lucky.
I've sort of been
Wait,
observing it,
Shreya, I
on
don't
a
know
personal
what time. I
level,
gotta rush.
because
Can
with
you,
Nick
can you
Doohan,
Both are
he
named
was
Lucky, bro.
five-time Moto 500 champion prior to being
No,
Really?
you'll die of fall damage like that.
We used to train together, so I've seen the family grow up, Jack and his sister, and he's played a part in my own son's development as well, and understanding training and working on sims. He is very well prepared. He is
I'm mighty
incredibly
does here.
focused,
Oh,
and this is a huge opportunity. It's difficult to get there.
I mean, I'm winning
Venture,
the
it's
kill race.
even more difficult to stay.
Well, that's just it. I mean, in a lot of ways, the hard work starts now. You know, we talk about how difficult it is to get into Formula One, but man, it is so difficult to stay there. Now you're up against the best in
going
the
in
world.
for
Getting
Stray now.
there, you've got to beat all these young drivers who are good, but you hope you're better then. But once you make it up to that final rung, you're up
So
against
fast,
the best
more
from the last 5, 10, 15
I'm dying
years
here.
of the junior categories that have all this
I'm
experience.
coming
that you
late.
don't. And this is when it really gets challenging to maintain this
Why are you
level of
fighting?
competitive edge against 19 of the
I'm
best
fighting a whole
drivers on
squad here for you.
One thing I just love to see there,
Oh,
all that
me?
experience that you
No, but Shreya, and I died. There's a whole squad here.
That's true.
The benefit of age, of course, is you've got experience, but that's also a kind of baggage.
Okay,
now
hide in
that
the
it's a highly
storm
paid
for like
driver,
you.
so it might
Do
be
you have anything white
a
heels?
designer
Do you have
bag,
white
but it
heels?
still has to be carried.
Okay.
Sometimes
You have white,
ignorance is
so get his
bliss when
reboot
you're
card, chill in the
driving a
storms
race
for a
car. You
second
don't
to
know
get my
what could
reboot
go
card
wrong.
also.
You don't know
And
that
reboot
a
us together.
decision might be a bad one, but it could still turn out in your favor. So the
Don't build, don't
Really?
fight, don't
that
engage.
youthful
Don't fight, please,
exuberance
for God's
sometimes
sake.
does pay off.
Yeah,
Don't get on the
first
bike,
time
don't
I
get on the
crashed
bike, don't
in
get on the
Fortnite,
bike,
it
and
was
she
a
got on
great
the bike.
surprise to me. I thought someone else
Nigga, you're
was
supposed to get
driving
my
until
reboot card too.
I
Where are you
woke up and
dipping?
realised it was me.
Oh, my
Shut
reboot cards, yeah.
up!
CX dip, CX dip. Go get my reboot.
CX,
CX, go reboot me, bro. We'll get these people
He
later.
saw me!
Go reboot
Finally
me.
getting
You
our
cannot
first
get on the
Leave
bike.
them, leave them. Go
Slower
reboot me,
start
go
to this
reboot
one,
me.
as
I
everyone
lost
wants the
my
track to be in
crown.
the best condition.
Where
Huge
will you
amount of
reboot
opposite
me?
lock for Lance Stroll, who was having a tough time in
Go
it earlier on.
reboot me,
18th fastest in the final practice session of the year. He's heading into the left-hander at turn number 9.
Yeah, this is one of the corners that
Man,
got
you're
altered a
so
few years
bad.
ago, and I think this is much better, much more exciting for the drivers.
I went
It's
half of
long,
the
it's
map to
lateral
reboot today,
load.
and I got his
Again,
reboot card,
coming
okay?
into- through that
I
corner
got
there,
his
so it's
reboot
flat
card.
out
Shut
locking
your
up
mouth,
as he
okay?
comes into
Well,
this
I was being the
sort of
distraction.
circuit section.
Uh-huh.
Low speed means low downforce, and it's a lot more tricky for the drivers. Off camber as well, which some of the designers, when they were building
No,
this
not
track,
that
felt
Yeah,
was a
side.
good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah,
more
the perfect chance to
frustrating
run away,
for a
but
driver
still
than having off camber.
got on the bike and
It's good
wasted
from an
time.
entertainment standpoint. It makes it a little more challenging. Mistakes more
Good.
likely as Stroll.
Jay, are you gonna go back for the
sets his
reboot
first
card? Reboot
competitive
card?
lap, but you're right,
Yeah,
Sammy,
obviously.
from the driver's seat, it is
Not
so
charmed.
annoying.
Don't get
the
lucky.
track's falling away
Charmed,
from
sorry,
you,
don't
the
get
grip's
charmed.
bleeding off as you're trying to get
Shut
on,
up.
Okay.
on those corners, but there's a lot of slight
Hi.
elevation change on this race.
Hmm?
It's not there's not big. We're
Huh?
not seeing big, spa level
Huh?
changes in
Shut up.
elevation, but
I'm muting
there's
it,
a
I'm
few
done.
corners where even just from the
No.
entry and exit of
Oh,
a
come
simple 90-degree corner, you sometimes see these slight elevation changes, these camber changes. So
Hello?
there's a lot of
Amal?
nuance to the track here.
Yeah, it's a sort of track of two halves in many ways, isn't it? You've got that
Amal?
opening section, super high speed, Grand Prix car over
Amal?
100 miles an hour. Any wings and
Amal is scared
six
of
car just feels
lizards.
amazing over 100 miles an hour because you're just piling on the downforce, and then you finish the lap
You.
in that sort of street section under the hotel, and it becomes a bit
Wow,
more
man,
joining the dots, finger tipping the car.
Yo, get
forward,
me that test that
hoping
time.
that you haven't taken too much out of your tires.
Yeah, let me
That's
open
what's
this
great
left,
about this
right?
circuit is whether
Yeah, I'm not talking to
car
Amal.
tends to have the advantage in the low speed section. Well, there's a couple nice low
Well,
speed
you may
corners.
wanna
You're
unmute
quick in
now.
a straight line. There's a
No,
couple
I'm
big
good.
ones.
I'll be
There's
right
also
back.
some
Someone's
high-speed
ringing the
stuff.
doorbell.
Downforce is sort of the best attribute of the car. So that's why we often see really, really close qualifying sessions. Because there's enough different characteristics of this track that it can kind of suit parts of everybody's car.
Sergio Perez, much talked about in the paddock for the last few weeks. Trying
Get up.
to just go
Yeah, wait
through
here,
the
wait
motions,
here, let's
bring it
go.
into the top 10, trying
You gotta go get the
to see
reboot.
out
No,
his time in Formula One with a good result. That's what he's looking for. Plenty of speculation that he
85
will not be
seconds.
racing for the team. Might still have
Let's
a
go, let's
contract,
go.
might still have a role.
Hello?
Let me drive that
might not
test
be
now, man.
as one of the 20 on the grid for 2025.
Yeah, hop in, hop in.
He makes his way through that. Slight rise that
It's
he
right
was talking about a few
there,
moments
oh my
ago, and onto a long back straight that sends you to turn number 9. Perez had a breakthrough in qualifying last time out, got the job done, and he's trying to get through into the top 15. That's the aim for everyone in the field. How many times this season have we seen shocks in Q1? Thinking back to something like Mexico, where Oscar Piastri had a huge amount of pace, didn't work out, couple of errors. This is a circuit where track limits can play a part. No one is safe to make it through to the next 15. You've got to get the job done on the
Hello?
racetrack. That's exactly
Yeah?
what the Mexican driver is doing.
she
Let's
still
finish the
yapping or
16th and final turn with Sergio Perez, a
Yeah, I am
six-time Grand Prix
yapping.
winner. 5 of them coming with Red Bull. He's over the line with a 1:23.5. His first
Oh
ever
shit, you're gonna get my
in Q1.
reboot card. Let's
It'll be
go.
interesting to see where he lands relative to Max Verstappen. Through
Get
three
mine!
practices, he's looked
Wait,
better,
Mine,
CS,
you know,
mine.
you're wrong at hers. You're
so
wrong
in
at
fact,
hers.
that gap
You
has
just
been-
Mine,
Red Bull
no!
struggling a little bit with front axle grip,
Oh.
not getting it rotated.
wait,
You almost
stay,
have to
stay.
switch
Yeah,
back
wait,
here
yeah, okay.
between 6 and
Wait.
7, and if you don't have front axle, you don't get rotation.
Get it.
So
Thank
it'll
you!
be interesting to see if
He's
Checo
so
can end
nice.
the season on a high.
Well, it's not starting
Wait
well, 'cause it
till
looks
she
like that track
realizes.
limits violation has led to his time being deleted.
Yeah, that's gone. That's off the board.
How did she get
Time
rebooted first than me?
deleted at
What?
turn 1, so
I thought
first
she
turn
won't
on
get
the racetrack.
rebooted.
A lot of drivers going all four
He took
wheels
my
off the road
reboot
in that
back.
part of the circuit, and to show you that, same thing's happened to Franco Colapinto.
And that's the same corner that caught him out in Q3 last year. I
I'ma
think he
go
was
in
going up
zone,
maybe
man.
5th on the grid
I'ma
that
not
time,
survive
deleted
like
because of a track limits violation in turn 1, started 9th. Let's see what his teammate Max Verstappen has. See
There's a
that
team, there's a team
he has
over.
little
Oh
elevation
god,
change
there's a
to
medallion team.
123.5. So put that in
Don't make
perspective.
noise,
His
dumb-
pole position here last year was a
gosh, it's so high.
123.4. So we're already right
That's
at
alright,
the
yeah.
pace of the Q3 times. And this track evolution just going to keep getting faster and faster, DC.
Yeah, as we get
Wait,
later
shit.
into the evening
Wait, see,
and the
pick
track
up, pick up,
goes,
pick
it
up, pick up.
looks
Pick
also
them
close
up,
on
pick them
that,
up.
Oh
inside
god,
or
you're leaving
outside
me.
right rear of Max coming out the final
Wait, shit, tell him
corner
to pick me up.
for, again,
I
this
told
track
you
limit,
I
so
wanna pick you
expect
up.
a
Oh,
few more
you're
changes,
dead!
signs.
I told you to use
moves
this
the
stuff.
times,
Reviving
Then
it.
go
You
pick
shut
them
up.
up.
Now, what's promising is that Perez's time was,
Where are you?
I think, bang on the same 10.
I'm
So
coming
he
in
was
the
right
climb.
there, at least for that first attempt.
So let's see what the McLarens can do, because they have been mighty all weekend long in terms of an overall qualifying hour. Remember, Oscar Piastri has a sprint race pole position, but never in the Grand
acha.
Prix format. He
Go
was
eat.
fastest earlier on in FP3.
Oi.
Lando Norris topping the
Dino po.
times when it came to FP2. That's the most representative practice
Tell
session held at this time of day as well. 9
Tell
minutes
this
to
kid
go
to
in
move
Q1.
on.
We're going to lose the 5 slowest cars at the end of it. As the driver, second in the World Championship, he's never finished in the top 5 in his Formula 1 career. Puts it in 4th, car moving around a lot. He's behind Kevin Magnussen. That is a like-for-like lap. Let's see what Oscar Piastri can do. Goes ahead of his teammate, but still
Mama?
behind the Haas. And Haas, in the day,
Where the hell are
at
you?
night, have looked quick so far this weekend. They were playing down their chances earlier on, but that's a great first effort for Kevin Magnussen. Remember, the only effort, Hitch, is to just get through into the top 15.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need
Oh,
to
man.
in Q1, but it's nice. It's nice to know
You're
that the
such a
pace
dumb
is real.
person.
You know, we saw it in FP3.
Wait, don't reboot her, okay? My
Some
mistake. I got
speculation
a
over
card.
fuel level, you know, engine modes, whatever. But ultimately, even with the track conditions changing, I think that's maybe what you're wored about the most
Where
as a
the hell
driver,
are
as an
you?
Tell him
engineer,
to
when you
unmute
have
me.
pace in a session that's not quite as representative from a
Unmute
condition
us,
standpoint.
man.
But they've come out here. Hulkenberg's
Nope,
currently
I'm
up
good.
in the top 10. Still a few cars to run, including both the Mercedes about to set their first laps. But Magnussen
Got
to be
so
up
much
there in
lag,
third
isn't it?
already.
Do you have to
It's a
reboot
great
her or no?
sign.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? And that's the thing that
Wait,
What
don't
is he
reboot her,
saying?
don't
qualifying and hopefully
Let
our
me
audience
get
do.
rid of it.
Reboot me.
This is the best of what they've got on offer.
Will actually
Yes, there'll
be
track
helpful.
evolution. Yes, the
Reboot
drivers may
me!
take slightly more risk
Just
when they
reboot
go
her.
through the next phases of qualifying, but this is what you have. You go out and you deliver.
The
and
medallion
they
team is
are
pulling up on
the
you guys, so be
pace.
careful.
Lewis Hamilton goes behind George Russell. The Mercedes pair only good enough for 8th and 9th at the moment.
But if it's too risky, I can reboot here.
Oh,
Stroll has
the
the fastest
fuck?
middle sector of the entire session so far.
I can
7
reboot here,
minutes
it's
to
too
go,
risky over there.
and Stroll with that pace
Yeah,
in the middle
reboot it
part.
and we are dead.
Oh
Just
my
to
god,
go up
you
to
both
8th
died for
position.
her.
The track will be ramping
That's
up
dumb.
as we go. Signs from Verstappen,
That's not
from
dumb.
Magnussen, then Piastri and Norris complete your top
Yes,
5.
Mom.
In the drop zone, we've yet
I'll
to
get your
see
reboot cards, let them move away. Tell that girl to run away. Tell her to run away.
Limits at turn 1. Is it clear, mate? We believe it's clear. Have a look because I don't think so.
We're
Oh
going to have
my
a look right
God.
now.
I
Sergio
see it.
Perez. It's fine, but it
Are you
is all
see-
4 wheels over the white line. You've got that blue line.
Not at the
showed
same
up.
time though, was it? I wonder if we
Why
paused that.
not?
Yes, the rear did go beyond, but was the front stacked back in again?
I think it
Good
momentarily was just over. Let's see. Franco Colapinto, that one's slightly more conclusive for the Argentine driver.
Actually, I just remembered as I was asking you that question.
Sorry,
The
it's
age
gonna
gap between us, your eyes are definitely better than mine.
I think he had got all 4 wheels over the racetrack. Joining Perez and Colapinto in the drop zone, Alex Albon in the other Williams, Liam Lawson, who has been heavily linked to that second Red Bull seat alongside Max Verstappen for next year, and the driver on debut, Jack
Are they
Doohan,
still here?
currently finding himself
Okay,
in
then,
16th position. He is 100th away from
I
Joe
can't believe I
Guanyu,
came
who's
after all
trying to
these
escape Q1 for
Did I
the
get
third
her?
week in a row,
Right.
coming off the back of his first point score of the year. And Sauber, after a really tough season, coming into this final race of the campaign with a spring in their step, having finally got on the board when it comes to
What the
points.
hell is this?
Mercedes down in 9th and 10th, not ideal. Stroll going again and improving up to 8 shows you that you want to be last over the line. But if you take that risk of being last over the line, you could find yourself subject to a yellow flag. Having to run out of sequence right now is Franco Colapinto because he's got
Where's my
no
car?
time on the board.
Just going back to Jack Doohan real quick. I mean,
Where's my
first
car? Hello?
qualifying attempt,
Okay, sorry.
first qualifying lap in a Formula One car. You see
Ugly
that just a
ass
100th
car.
of a second away from transferring. But what I'm more interested in is the difference to his teammate Pierre Gasly, who's been on great form, especially on Saturdays, having a bunch of Q3 appearances in the last few races. It's only a 10th of a second, so it's a very admirable first attempt for Jack.
Yeah, I think anything that's within a tenth or two of Pierre Gasly would be considered a good debut, no question, because Pierre is race ready. He's up to speed. He's on a roll of confidence. He's cemented in that team contractually going forward. So, yeah, a little bit of time still to run here, but I guess the utopian moment for Jack would be if he could make it through with this car to the next phase of qualifying.
Well, if you can do that on debut, and remember, this is a man who knew he was going to run FP1 and then was told last Sunday, how about FP2, FP3, and a qualifying hour to go with your debut Grand Prix. Moment of action in the pit lane. Everyone taking this moment to head from the slow lane from the garages to the fast lane, and it's a bit of a scramble as we go in, and we mention this every year, but I always like to mention it every year. We've got $1 billion to spend on a pit exit.
Welcome back, Niggers.
How was this what you came up with? It's a unique underpass situation to get the drivers onto the circuit.
Yeah, I remember when the management team behind it.
Oh my
presented
God,
this as
somebody
the model car.
shooting.
We were at the Shanghai Formula One
Hopefully
race.
she
and they
dies.
were so
Oh my
excited
God.
about this pit lane disappearing under the track. And I asked the question, what about the spectators? Who
Oh
paid
my
to
God.
watch cars?
They're
And
here.
they were
One dead.
yeah, okay. Well, anyway, they've gone with it, and it gives us something to talk
Oh
about.
my God, he has such a load.
Something else to talk about, as the cars are making the way out of the pit lane, did I see
Wait, I
Checo
need help, I
Perez
need
sort
help,
of
I need
wave his
help, I need
hand
help, I need
slightly
help.
in frustration at another car coming out of the pit box?
Come here.
Which I guess he's a bit tense now, he's a bit frustrated. So Hinch, here we are, as you get into that, he's got one run at it to try and get through. The pressure's piled on him.
Pressure's piled on him, but not
Okay,
as much
chill
as
down.
it could be.
We got all the guns
Tito's
over
gone
there.
to 12th. Albon's gone to 10th. And in the ongoing saga about whether
92
DC's
Oh
my
eyesight
God,
is
I
any good,
got
we're getting a
him.
message that Perez's time will be
I'm dead.
reinstated.
Huh.
Oh, this is the
Help.
happiest I've ever seen you in a commentary box.
I've never really doubt my eyes and my
I don't even revive her,
prescription
just use
glasses
this.
ever again. There you go, team.
But also, I mean, credit to Checo. He's the one that said, "Hey, check it again," and it was close. It was so.
Oh, it's a
close.
two-tick
You
lucky,
just
gotta
have to
run,
pop it
okay?
and think.
It's a
Now,
two-tick.
I think there was maybe just a couple
You
mil
gotta
of
run,
tire,
run.
over the line.
Gotta make it for you,
where
pop it.
be. So, credit where credit's due.
Don't
They're
move.
dead on the
Perez
kid
is
who
back
was
up
on
to
you.
third.
Don't push me!
Eye test later in the week. 2 minutes to go.
Remind me to never reboot
Here's the
her again.
moment. So this was what DC was referring to before Perez had his time reinstated, and this is a bit of a melee coming into the
Ah,
fast lane.
look who died.
That's what
That's
it
cute.
was about, as the Sauber nearly gets in the way
Yes, son,
of the
like-
senior team and does get in the way of the
Help
junior team.
me.
That's what the frustration was about.
So here's my question, Hinch.
Both kids
Perez
on
under
top,
pressure,
they're fighting the
clearly,
ball.
He's had a difficult time. Great that they've reinstated.
Bro, help me get out of this wall.
Times.
Don't go on top, yeah?
How close was that? You need a
What are you
Hawkeye,
doing
don't
in
you? Sort
zone?
of Wimbledon spec. But
Holy, there's people
it
here!
shows he's so
Exactly
you know,
what
the
I
psychology of
said.
the race driver.
Chance
When
is dead
things are
again.
working
I swear if
for
she
you,
dies again, I'm gonna
just
kill her.
relax and somehow the lap times
I'm
come,
dead.
don't they?
I got shot out of the air.
Yeah, it-
Shake,
it's-
shake,
I
shake,
don't wanna
shake,
say it's
shake.
easy, but you think about it less, right? That was always one of the sort of
I've never,
mantras
bro,
that,
revive me to never play with this her
a
again.
lot of sports psychologists will tell you it's don't think, just do, right? You are a trained professional racing driver. You've got decades
Do we
of
risk getting a
experience,
reboot card at this
different
point?
forms of
Hell no.
sport. If you
Yeah, I swear.
overthink it, you can sometimes get yourself into a load of trouble. You just have to put the visor down and kind of let your instincts, let your natural ability take over. And I'm not sure if at that point Checo had been told that his lap was coming back in, so pressure was off a little bit. I imagine not. And he was just excited to get out there in clean air and try to set that lap.
So I should have had that sports psychologist saying to me, don't think, just do. Because very often people would say to me, what were you thinking?
The two Salvers and the two Alpines currently find themselves in the drop zone. Lawson is in 20th. He's on for a personal best. So is Joe Guan Yu. So is
I can't
Bottas.
take
So
any
is
stuff.
Gasly. And I
Don't
gotta
go
tell
to
you,
your
track
reboot,
evolution,
man.
the grip at this
No, I'm
point
not, I'm not.
of the weekend.
That's
is gonna
dumb
be
if I go for the reboot.
superb. Everyone is finding an improvement.
Come
So
on.
no mistakes possible. Talk of
Yeah,
an
I'm just loading up.
improvement. Valtteri Bottas has gone from the drop zone to fastest in the field. And the
That's
track
coming
really
in zone.
is ramping up now.
I'm coming
If
good.
you don't achieve your best lap time at this moment, you could be out.
This will be tight.
So I assume that's tight to get to the start of the lap.
Absolutely right. As Sonoda tries to get through, and he gets up to 11th. What a lap, Valtteri Bottas, the driver who hasn't got a point all year. He's currently top of the pile. That's going to be in the way. George
there's three
Russell
shotguns.
finds
Oh,
himself
you
trying to
need
get
to-
out of the way of Liam Lawson, who goes up to 11th ahead of his teammate, but Russell could be in trouble there. And Gasly is trying to complete the lap. The car squirming all over the road was his teammate. This is Gasly, 4th fastest for Alpine. And this now is the checkered flag flying with Albon, the driver at risk. He's not the only
I have
one.
no
George
master, no?
Russell is there as
Come to me,
well.
come to me, come to me.
The
I'll
flag
drop
goes
him.
fastest.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
question that George, unfortunate there because he's cars
Yeah.
behind him, but there's an impeding situation there, so I expect that will be referred to the stewards.
I mean,
Come
just
on,
based on
come
the
to me, come to
decision
me.
that benefited him a week ago in Qatar,
Get out-
I'd be
get your teleport
shocked
out,
if
can
there
you?
wasn't something coming. And the double hit is the fact that the start of his lap now massively compromised. He would not have got off the last corner the way he wanted with the rolling speed to the
There's a whole
apex
squad
that he
here.
wanted on top of the massive oversteer on exit that he had
Almost
the
a
wheel
knock.
spin moment. So this is
The white skin's
not a
almost a knock.
good start to a lap that might be worth nothing anyway.
This is Lewis Hamilton. Tomorrow it will be Lewis Hamilton's 246th start for Mercedes. He's currently in the drop zone.
Jack.
He would hate to say goodbye to the
Stay
team
down, bro.
starting that far back. He's got an improvement at the moment, but it's only by 800ths of a second.
Jack, yeah.
Joe Guan Yu in 16th. He is done. He is out. So is Colapinto. You've got
I'm
Doohan
not mad.
there. You've got Alonso there. You've got two champions in the drop zone. A great attacking lap from Fernando Alonso to get to 15th. What can Hamilton do across the line? We will see in a few moments because Russell has gone into 9th position. But what about Lewis Hamilton with this significant emotional moment leaving the team? And he comes across the line and Hamilton can't find the time. The man saying goodbye to Mercedes is out in Q1. And a driver who rewrote the record books with this team will make his final start for the Silver Arrows from the bottom 5 on the grid. He's been knocked out, and Hamilton is 18th in our classification. And you can see with the body language, his hand off the steering wheel. Oh, and look,
Yeah, I messed that up big time, guys.
Is the bollard stuck under the car?
he said he messed that up big time, and the bollard is lodged underneath
No!
the car. It sums up qualifying this year. George Russell did manage to get through into 9th, but surely they'll be looking at whether he was in the way of Liam Lawson's car in 9th. Albon, Joe, Lewis Hamilton, Franco Colapinto, and Jack
No!
Doohan are the drivers to fall first hurdle.
I'm finishing
They
watching
are
F1
the
tonight
5
on
to go.
50.
Almost
And
killed everyone.
weirdly, the Bollard match.
Wait, I'm gonna go. I gotta talk to someone real quick,
And there
okay?
you go. Finally, that disappears.
You play one game, okay?
And after so many
Let me
days of
unmute this
victories,
person.
so
Hello?
many pole positions, Hamilton
Yeah.
out in Q1.
Come to a different party.
That was bad. Jesus.
Lewis, that was better.
Presumably we're going to get a replay as to where that bollard was picked up. Had it been clipped by someone else and rolled in front of the car, or I think we might be getting to see something soon.
Okay, on board Kevin Magnussen, who made it through. He tries to get out of the way and sends the bollard onto the racing line.
There you go. So beyond his control, there's that bollard, and that's in his build lap. So he's carried that for the entire lap, and well, that is going to have a huge detrimental effect to the balance and performance of the car. Kind of sums up his year, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, the luck that you have to have, the bad luck that you have to have for that to happen, as you say, on the. So that was the prep lap?
Yeah, so that's before he's pushing on, and we believe that's before he's pushing on, and Magnussen finding himself trying to get off the racing line, otherwise he'd be facing a penalty for that, having to knock the bollard out of the way, and well, that is extraordinary, and there is you're pointing at the graphic here.
To only be a quarter second down with, you know, the leading edge of the floor blocked by that piece of plastic, that is certainly not what the car is designed to work around. That must have just been, you know, such a handful to drive. So good effort to only be a quarter of a second off of Russell.
Yeah, well, the entire grid's covered by less than a second. And again, that sums up 2024 Formula One. That's closer than you'd see in one-make formulas.
It really is ludicrously close, as we find ourselves with 5 drivers out in the first part of qualifying. Albon, Joe, against all expectations, Lewis Hamilton on his Mercedes farewell, Colapinto in 19th, 5 Q1 eliminations in his final 6 races of the season, and Doohan means that there is an Alpine P20 again. It was Ocon in Qatar, and his replacement is in 20th. But Doohan finding himself 0.3 of a second away from a two-time world champion in Fernando Alonso. This is Sergio Perez.
You were right, the 23.5, the first run has been reinstated.
I told you, man, why the you don't check? We just waste a set.
Everyone apart from Max has gone back out on a new set. Everyone apart from Max. Max is pushing up.
Yeah, yeah. It's irrelevant what
He's highly charged, understandably, he's frustrated, but the information only came on the time being reinstated once they'd taken to the track. So those second set of tyres had already been committed.
And I see both sides of that argument. I mean, yes, everyone but Max did go out for a second set, but if you'd been able to get through, you have an extra set in the bank for, you know, potentially Q3. So it's an advantage lost, certainly, but I would have hoped he was a bit more relieved than that with the message that we heard.
Judge Hinchcliffe there showing his ability to see both sides of the story.
Yeah, just to confirm, just to clear up, so Hamilton had the bollard clipped into his path with two corners of the flying lap.
Okay, so it was the push lap.
So it wasn't the entire way round, which makes more sense for the
that
graphic.
makes that seems more, yeah.
Okay, cleared that one up. 5 out were Albon, Joe, Hamilton, Colapinto, and Doohan. Let's send it downstairs to the paddock.
Thanks, Alex. The start of Q2 has been delayed. One would imagine stewards looking at George Russell at the end of that, given that he advanced, but may potentially have held up another car. But Ruth, the fascinating part of that session was just how quick that track ramped up towards the end, and just how close things were at the end. 0.6, covering 19 drivers.
Yeah, exactly. It was 0.61 between P19 and P1. In Austria this year, it was 0.798, which was the closest gap ever in the Q1 format between P1 and P20. So without Doohan, it would have been a new record by a huge margin. Tiny, tiny, tiny margins there. And it was about 0.4 of track evolution between the first run and the second run, with every single driver except Max Verstappen electing to use 2 sets in that session.
And of course, Checo very unhappy that he used his second set. We've looked back at him going off track a number of times. It looks like literally the skin of his teeth. The sidewall is what saved him.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I mean, and also the camera angle. I guess when you look at that straight shot, it did look out, but then you see it is tiny, tiny margins, not just with the lap times, but also with that Pirelli white paint that has undeleted his lap.
It's a fascinating thing, isn't it? The contact patch was all 4 out, but just the bend of the sidewall ultimately is what's kept him in. Disappointment for Lewis Hamilton. P18, that bollard under the front of his car in those final 2 corners. Could yet be more misery for Mercedes, though, with George Russell holding up cars at the end of their laps, which obviously then affected the start of his lap.
Yeah, it's so disappointing. You know, you'll want to have the fairy tale ending to that fairy tale companionship, and it's actually remarkable how little time he lost, given there was an actual bollard in the car. I mean, it's not going to make him feel any better right now, but it still wasn't a bad lap given the issues. And yeah, I think they're just going to be working right now, probably talking to the race director right now to try to make sure that Russell is able to advance, so at least they have one car in the fight.
Valtteri Bottas.
Brilliant
lap from Valtteri Bottas, ultimately putting his old teammate down into that bottom 5. But of course, we look at Lawson, we look at Russell. That I imagine will be looked at by the stewards exactly right now, and why we've got that little delay.
I just have to say Valtteri Bottas again. Never missed a Q3 in Mercedes. What a man to the very end.
Yeah, absolutely sensational. But here is Lawson trying to get through, threading the eye of the needle. Does make it through, but looks like he was balked in that final corner by George Russell. Was he? Yeah. Wasn't he? They'll be debating that as we go on. A little outside view here. Look at all the cars slowing down. Threads it through the middle. It's very tight. It's very tight. Either way, George Russell getting off the gas, and not the perfect prep for him, but on the racing line and running slow. Ruth's making a face.
We're making a face, apparently.
Making a face. Back to you guys in the commentary box.
Thank you very much. Valtteri Bottas is part of the 15 cars remaining in the qualifying. His teammate knocked out, along with the 2 Williams. Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes, complete with extra bollard. And the Alpine of Jack Doohan on debut, who will have a view of the entire field in front of him. 30 seconds to go until we get a green light for Q2.
I feel like we've been so caught up in the potential impeding and laps getting deleted, reinstated. Can we just touch back on Valtteri Bottas up in P2. That upgraded Sauber again, one of the only teams to bring updates to the last round, is a great vantage point up there on top of a boat in the harbor.
It looks like health and safety nightmare, doesn't it? She must have a cable that we're just not seeing.
Sure. But no,
Your name and
absolutely
age.
incredible lap to just be a little over a tenth of a second off of Charles Leclerc in one Ferrari, ahead of Carlos Sainz in the other. And this is from the only driver that's done the full season who has yet to score a point.
Yeah, it's incredible actually, isn't it, to see that performance from Valtteri. Got to have the car below you, as well as the driver behind the wheel.
You said you had a first question. Go for it.
So,
two guys
if
that
you're
are not
all
going to be around,
gonna say
I wonder if it's
why,
just
like,
freedom
convince us
in
that
them.
you're virgins.
What's your reasoning?
Yeah, what? Tell me why.
Oh, like why?
Like where you question. If a man or a woman were to come to you right now and say, I want you to f me, would you do it, yes or no?
What kind of question is that?
Because
Okay.
Actually, no, scratch that. If you're a man, walk up to the table and give your best pickup line to Sadie.
What about you?
If you're a girl, give your best pickup line to me.
What's wrong with the
Okay. They will go down the line.
I want to see how you interact.
Would be
with her.
so gaya Saturday के
Shake her hand and
वो
give
पेन
her a
नहीं
pickup
You
line.
don't have like a great pickup line, just like how you would approach a girl.
Yeah, how you would
Sometimes
approach a
it
girl.
can be hard to come up with like a.
No. How you would approach her is better, not a pickup line. How you would approach her. Jason?
How you would ask
You first,
how,
please.
how you would like say, hey, I want to take you out.
Salutations, fine shit.
Okay.
God, it might be
Would
him.
you want to get maybe dinner?
Okay.
Without the phase boys?
Oh, that's kind of sweet. That was kind of sweet. Except for the salutation's fine.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Taking notes.
number 2.
Hey guys, I like your eyebrows.
Thank you. I like that because you like noticed something random. So that's kind of cool.
Okay.
No, like what?
No.
This guy fucks.
I don't know. I kind of believe him.
Facts.
I kind of do.
They're saying. Okay, number 3.
I think you're very beautiful.
Thank you. You know what I'm thinking? He's trying to be nervous. He's trying to be nervous.
That was the fakest version I've ever seen in my life. Come flirt with me now.
Salutations, fine shit.
He looked you dead in the
Dead in my eyes and said, it's either okay. Okay, now I got a theory about you. I don't think you're a virgin, but I think you fuck dudes.
Okay.
You ever had meatloaf before?
Meatloaf?
Yeah, you ever had meatloaf?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What the fuck kind of intro is that to a girl? You ever had meatloaf?
You had meatloaf?
El Riz.
What do you even think of that? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, first off, sorry I didn't recognize you outside. That's number 1. 2, I'm gonna give you a pickup line, yeah. Say to me. Yeah, say to me. I can't imagine the rest of my life without you.
Oh, like sadly.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
she got it. She got
See,
it.
he thought of
Nobody
that.
else got it. You know, I tried.
That was good.
That guy might be the virgin.
I met him out in the driveway.
Sort of, yeah.
Is it the same personality? Same like?
He was yeah. I got the same vibe from him out the street.
I don't even know how to go about
Nice.
Just be like, can I take you to dinner?
Alright, it's nice to meet you.
gorgeous eyes.
Thank you.
No. You like her? What the fuck was that? You didn't like that?
Gun click at me.
Oh. She trying to
It's a
shoot.
classic.
It's like something
She knows she
it's
is.
something my creepy ass uncle would do. Alright, sir.
Alright. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I don't know.
Wait, that was valid. That was valid. I believe him. That was real fear. That was fake fear.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You were like, Hi.
I was mad scared. I was shaking.
You weren't scared.
Yeah, I was.
You're not scared at all.
Yeah, we got him, they're saying.
I think we could eliminate someone.
Okay. Who are you thinking? I think. Wait, no, I think. You think to eliminate them?
Yeah, okay, maybe not yet. Not yet.
Do you have another question before we eliminate?
We could ask another question.
Okay. Do you have one?
I have a question. What's everyone's longest relationship?
Ooh.
Mine was 3 months.
Really?
Yes.
Why'd you
Really?
break up?
Yeah, why'd you break up?
Well, I started on the internet. I met her off Discord.
Okay.
I'm not joking. Met her off Discord. Then we started playing Valorant together. You know, we started, I guess, e-dating. And we would be in calls for a long time at night, but she lived across the world. So.
So you guys never met?
We met one time, but it wasn't very long because I lived with my parents.
Really?
I used to live with my parents.
Huh.
And I couldn't bring her back to
I
my
just
house.
feel like you are lying. I don't know.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
What's your longest
I never had a
relationship?
girlfriend actually.
Standing
Like,
taking a
I
lot of
talked to
damage
girls.
in the middle part of the lap. On board we go with Charles Leclerc, who wouldn't have known whether he was scraping into the arm cone.
Yeah, I wonder if he was caught out slightly by the fact that the car in front.
Nearly crashed into 2014.
I guarantee you, the engineers saw that. They're watching the data traces. They would have seen the steering trace go the wrong direction very quickly, but a great save from him. Fast hands.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a sort of classic, you know, you're getting the dirty air of the car off car in front, but, you know, it's kind of wind tunnel effect there under the hotel.
And it's that off-camber exit like we were talking about as we watch Piastri on your screen getting a nice tow from his teammate Lando Norris down there into turn 5. Now, it's important to remember, these are all being done on used...
Yeah, so Lando's on a used set of tyres, Max Verstappen was on a new set of tyres, Yuki Tsunoda's just gone into P3 with a new set, Carlos Sainz is on old, so is Hulkenberg, Oscar Piastri currently working the wheel also on an old set.
Yeah, it's only the 2 V-Carbs and Max that had that sticker set. The V-Carbs going all the way back to practice using one of their sets of hard tires to save a set of softs specifically for this. We heard how Max went out and did a second run on the same set in Q1, so that's why he's able to start this one on a brand new set. But Piastri, I mean, you look at Norris's time, those guys are both setting purple sectors when Max had a brand new set, so that is ominous pace potentially out of these McLarens once they get a fresh set of boots on.
Randy Singh, the racing director at McLaren, across a lot of departments and calling the strategy for that team across the year. And meanwhile, the other pit wall at Ferrari, and Fred Vasseur managing to spill a bit of his drink at exactly the wrong moment. Why was the camera on me at that moment when I took a sip? And Fred gives us a withering glance as a result.
Absolutely. Well, I never had him down as a dribbler, and I suspect he doesn't have a tissue up there, so he's going to have to carry that on the back of his hands.
Always the wrong moment when the team turn up with the cameras. Great camera ops that we have in the pit lane for Formula One. And Fred Vasseur looking on, knowing that the chance for the Constructors' title is a long shot, because wherever Charles Leclerc qualifies his car, he will take a 10th-place penalty. So we're going to get everyone bolt on the soft tyres for the second runs. A new set of soft tyres for second runs. A bit of weighbridge. Yeah, a bit of weighbridge for Yuki Tsunoda. Random call to make sure the car is within the right parameters of the rule book, and that's a random check so that you don't just go out, run light, and then add a bit of ballast at the end. That's why they do that randomly mid-session. Looking at Valtteri Bottas, and we're focusing on a driver without a point in Formula One because of his impressive time earlier on. We've gone to Q2, and he's in 14th after run number 1. And needs a big improvement, 0.4 of a second, to make it in to the top 10 in Grand Prix qualifying for only the second time this season. The other time was the Chinese Grand Prix.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a set of scrubs as well for Valtteri.
It was,
because, yeah. That hasn't. He took the life out of that set of tyres on the previous run, so he'll be waiting for a new set of boots. And just to put our
Of course,
audience
I
in...
talk on stage, stuff like that. But I just never dated it because like I really just get bored. That's why I think I'm a virgin, because I'm like, I don't really like have the attention span or like, I don't care. I'm not gonna say good morning and stuff like that. I have no patience for that. I'm like, I don't care how you slept last night, what you ate this morning. I'm like, I don't really care. I'm like,
damn.
I don't like that.
Damn.
I like the in between stuff. So it's like
so disrespectful.
What's the in between stuff?
I don't want to like, oh, how'd you sleep? What you doing? Good morning. I don't like want to get to know them. I'm like,
I believe that, but I feel like.
But I feel like those type of people just want to.
No, but the thing is that I don't. Just like the intimate, boring. I don't know. I don't like
Jason,
it.
you having a thought on that? You seem pretty like offended or something.
Me off.
What? I just feel like I just never really had time to put my time.
Disrespectful.
It's my turn, bro. I just never had my time to like really go in deep with somebody. I always like lose focus.
Alright, it's so cold in here.
Oh, of course, you're not coming here.
This a cutscene?
Okay, let's get
Alright. What's your longest relationship?
5 months, and it wasn't very long. All we did was kiss, hold hands, hug.
How old were you?
It was last year, so I was 19.
Why? Like,
5?
what's the reasoning? 5 months with a girl, you like never went further. What was the reasoning for that?
She just called me mad ugly. Like she's like, "Nah, you're hideous," and I was like, "Damn."
But you dated her?
Yeah, she would call me ugly every single day. But like I was kind of into it, so I was like, "Fuck it."
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Degrading kink, it's fine.
Question. What does sex mean?
It's a little.
I know.
I did have a little bit too much shots. Like, it was not Anna though. It was not Anna. It wasn't Anna. But
I was
Anna,
not at Barney's last night. I want to put that on the.
What is
I
that?
got you a gift.
You got me a gift?
It's Christmas.
I got you a gift too. I got you a gift too,
you
actually.
did not.
No, I did. It's just downstairs. It's downstairs. I did. I got you a gift. Karaoke. Here we go. Which one? Umbrella?
You pick.
Diamonds? Oh, it was recently.
Really?
that white ass nigga. You think I give a nigga face?
M on, come to
Ill, bust all over my pretty little face.
What was that?
Anyways, what's the agenda though? So we have guess the virgin.
And then guess the not virgin.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, so which one are we competing in?
Did you just hit L Mans?
See.
So here's something people don't know about this song. Ready? I'm gonna show you right now. So the mistletoe part is actually me.
What you got planned for the rest of your night?
Well, I'm gonna do.
Fuel attacking. This is his last round in Formula One, and he's been in this position a couple of times where he thought he was done, but this surely is the last moment for the Danish driver, and he's looking to get through again into the final part of qualifying, something he's done in 3 of the last 4 races.
Well, lap looks tidy so far, and visibly very, very good as he launched himself out of 5 onto the back straight. And this is the easy bit for the drivers. Any long straight, it's just about maximizing your gear shifts. This nice long turn 9. Is he just working the wheel as he tries to make sure his minimums are not too low. But Ferrari was not in the way at all as he's into this really tricky little off-camber, low speed, lower downforce. When I say low speed, they're, relatively speaking, they're still going incredibly fast, but Formula One terms. Just 2 corners to go.
Here we go with Magnussen trying to get into the top 10. Needs an improvement, slightly on the back foot in sectors 1, 2, and when you get over the line in sector 3, he's got within 0.04 of a second, but it's not enough with less than a minute on the clock. His teammate, Hulkenberg, goes up to 2nd position, and he's just 0.04 away from the benchmark time of the session. So, one Haas heading out, one Haas heading through, and Gasly trying to get into the top 10. He's used to that by now, and he goes into third. That's a major moment for the Alpine team, trying to mark off the Haas team in the battle to finish 6th in the Constructors' Championship. George Russell is only 6th. Mercedes just do not have the overall pace, but Sergio Perez moves into 7th. It's Tsunoda, Sainz, and the driver at risk is Liam Lawson at the moment. The two Aston Martins pushing on.
But he's the one at risk, but Charles Leclerc is already out. Carlos Sainz is in 9th. I mean, Leclerc's on a lap right now. If he makes a mistake, he's in big trouble.
So, into the drop zone goes Charles Leclerc. He is on for a personal best through the first sector. He needs a personal best through the first sector. And now, let's see. First of all, to 10th position goes Lance Stroll. Fernando Alonso will be next over the line. He's improving as well. This is going to be a personal best lap for the two-time world champion, but is it enough to get through? 6th position for Alonso, then Russell, then Perez, then Tsunoda, then Sainz is now the driver at risk. Carlos Sainz is also on a personal best at this stage. He's going to need to be, because Charles Leclerc comes over the line and goes fastest of anyone so far, and now Sainz is in the drop zone, one lockup away from the exit. Liam Lawson of New Zealand racing for RB, trying to demote his teammate as Sainz goes into 2nd place. Tsunoda's into the drop zone. Tsunoda's also improving. They're finding time out there. Magnussen is the only driver who is definitely out at this stage. Bottas needs a mighty final sector if he's to break the top 10. That's a time deleted for Charles Leclerc. A time deleted for Charles Leclerc. He's gone over track limits at turn 1, and he is now out to change the game entirely. Lawson can't displace his teammate, and it's Yuki Tsunoda on the brink. Valtteri Bottas needs one of his best ever final sectors. The man leaving Formula One at the end of this weekend needs something special. He's currently in 15th. Tsunoda's the driver risk. He got it! He got it at the end! What an incredible amount of lap time Valtteri Bottas found at the very last. That's a sensational effort to get through. He needed to make up 0.2 of a second. He did so to get to 9th place. Perez makes it through into the top 10 in what could be his last weekend in F1. But Charles Leclerc is out.
And lap was deleted.
No, breaking way. So turn 1.
Yep, turn 1.
Now, on evidence of the session, it'd be quite good to have a replay before we confirm anything. This is on board with the man who's due to start the final Grand Prix of the year in 14th.
Well, we really need an off-board unless this is blatantly obvious. Well, let's see the off-board.
I wouldn't call it blatant. And you say, let's see here, does that blue line appear? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a little more clear-cut than the Perez one, but you say 14th. Remember, he's got that 10-place grid penalty. He will be starting shotgun on the field at this point. Take a pit lane start, change everything you want on the car. Yeah. And, I mean, because they have to absolutely go for broke now if they have any chance of salvaging the result that can get them the Constructors' title.
Good luck. Good luck.
That's as fast as she goes.
I like the applause from the garage you can hear in the background of that radio transmission. It's so special for this group.
Final start of the year will be his best start of the year. 9th position for Valtteri Bottas, who gave it everything at the end. And that was a superb way to sign off potentially in Formula One qualifying. He had a lot of time to make up in that 3rd sector, and he did so. Pierre Gasly has got his partner and his family in attendance. He's got his mum and his dad to the right-hand side there, and they're supporting him. Gasly, who's made it through with the 4th fastest time. Hulkenberg, 3rd in that order. In the end, only 0.05 of a second away from Sainz's benchmark, but only one Ferrari through, and that 10th-place penalty for Charles Leclerc makes the Constructors' Championship even more unlikely. They were chasing their first since 2008, but they need the most incredible turnaround in the last Grand Prix of the season for them to have a chance. The eliminated drivers in Q2: Yuki Tsunoda, Liam Lawson, Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc, and Kevin Magnussen. Our top 10 shootout will be Sainz, Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Gasly, the 2 McLarens of Norris and Piastri, then Alonso, Russell, Bottas for the first time since China, and Sergio Perez. Time to throw it down to Will and Ruth.
Thanks, Alex. And Sergio Perez actually in there by the skin of his teeth. And when Ruth got away with running over track limits at turn 1. And we should actually say that the regulations do say that it's the contact patch of the tyre that needs to be still on the track, not the sidewall itself. that's for another time. It's Leclerc running over at turn 1, which has seen him eliminated. Checo saved and through to Q3. But what would you do now at Ferrari if you're looking at the strategy as Charles Leclerc actually makes his way into the media pen right now to talk to the press? If you were still a Ferrari, I mean, you know, if you're a Ferrari girl at heart, but if you were still there at the Scuderia, what would your choice be for that man right now? Start from the back of the grid or start from the pit lane with completely new components?
Well, if you start from the pit lane, you know you can make it to the end of lap 1 without any kind of incidents, which potentially is what they need to do. It also means you can change the setup of the car. Now, that Ferrari was running quite a lot of downforce. If they want to take a smaller, skinnier wing, that means it's not so good in qualifying, but they don't have a qualifying trade-off anymore. And it can help them create a bit of an overtaking special, which Ferraris do like to do. And Charles Leclerc, if there's any man that can overtake, it is him round here.
One man who's having a great
Valtteri Bottas!
Valtteri Bottas. I mean, I think everybody out here in the they're all looking at you now, Ruth. And I think not for the first time today, because our office is up there, and when Valtteri crossed the line, we all and we're all supposed to be neutral, right? But I think we've all got a soft spot for Valtteri. Everyone leapt out of their chair and cheered, and I have absolutely no shame in saying that at all, because what a phenomenal final weekend he's having in that car and for that team.
It made me cry. I'm so proud of him. He said that's as fast as she goes, and that's as fast as she goes. He's got a tattoo that says, "What's next? What's next, Valtteri? It's Q3. It's Q3 for you." Well done. Well done.
I love that. It's wonderful to see him putting that up. But the Haas also has pace. Great to see one of the Haas getting up there into Q3.
Well, you said they were going to have a front row lockout, so you're 1 for 2. But we can see. No, it's honestly
people know
great.
never to listen to my predictions.
It is such an exciting going into Q3. It's all to play for, and we have cars. We have cars like Valtteri. We have cars like the Haas. They have nothing to lose in this session. On pure pace, they have nothing to lose, so they could really risk it. They could take that track evolution, which, as we've seen in this session with the gaps so tight, makes such a difference.
It's not going the way that we expected at all. After FP3, we said this is McLaren's to lose. Right now, Alex, DC, Hinch, could be anyone's.
Thank you very much, Will. It is beautifully poised, and how that sums up Formula 1 in 2024. We think we're going to get one thing, and we've been presented with a glorious surprise. Bottas in the top 10, they have brought updates to this race, but that's impressive. Hulkenberg in third, that has just been playing quickly, been playing it down all weekend long, but they're running out of sessions to play it down for. Hulkenberg, who has always been strong when it comes to one-lap pace, 10 times, 11 times now, he's made the third part of qualifying. His best start on the grid is 6th. That's the aim for him. Piastri's going for a first Grand Prix pole position. Sainz is trying to sign off from the front of the field with Ferrari. You've got Charles Leclerc completely out of contention with the penalty applied to Q2. Exit. You've got Perez potentially with his final race with Red Bull. You've got Bottas definitely with his final race with any Formula 1 team at the moment. Russell is the sole Mercedes. Fernando Alonso has dragged that Aston Martin to the top 10. McLaren, who started this session as favourites, they were behind an Alpine. They were behind a Haas, and that was when everyone, DC, was on new tyres at the end there. But Q2 is one thing.
Hello?
Q3 is something
I just,
else.
you know...
It is indeed, and this is, as we've said many times before, this is a magical moment for a Grand Prix driver. You've managed to...
7,000? You just dropped 7 grand. 7 grand, bro? $5 a slice? What is that? Pizza fucking cure cancer? How much does that cost? Much easier. 3,500, bro?
Did you just say no to the kids for $3 after you bought $3,600 sunglasses?
Ideally, want to be last person.
I'm with Peterbot and Scented, and the rest of the agent squad is also here in the back. We are at the second largest mall in all of Texas, and Peterbot just won the biggest Fortnite tournament of the year, taking home $140,000. We're going to run you guys through the mall, and we're going to show you guys how he spends his money. First store we're at with Mr. Peterbot is called The Selection. We're in the Galleria Mall. He checked out the store before, loved this. We're going to check it out. Hopefully he sees something he loves. If not, we'll check somewhere else out.
37-year-old Nico Hulkenberg.
Listen, we're on a budget of $70K. I'm poor. I'm still poor.
I personally don't like the set. I mean, you already got the spider hoodie on, bro. It's either you buy the full set or you go like something different. Bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is like this isn't really your vibe too, is it?
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know, his eyes look.
Worst comes worst.
I can only imagine when he
We're
closes
stealing
his
Derek Brown's
visor,
clothes.
he becomes sort of like a laser focus.
Well, they all do. They're all incredibly nice people, reasonable, and then you fix up the visor and drivers become totally different characters. It's an extraordinary thing to see out there.
Yeah, last purchase of the day was the chain. How do you feel about like all your purchases?
Putting it on the floor?
What's in it?
So we got. Calm down on the food, bro. It is good though.
In the third sector of the racetrack, I'll just let you know for some of our newer viewers, the first sector of the racetrack takes you down to the hairpin at turn number 5, and then the second sector ends on the way in to turn 9, and then it's tight, it's technical, it's under the hotel for sector 3, and the turns from 9 to 16, and 16 is where Hulkenberg has got to. Wonderful camera attached to the car. Can Hulkenberg go giant killing around Yas Marina? His team need an absolute special from him. He's made it through turn 1, which being the track limits corner. DC's going to talk you around a massive lap for Formula 1's smallest team.
Yeah, beautiful first section, nice and tidy through 1. Needs to spot his braking into 5. Small sort of correction as he goes for that early application of throttle, and then make sure sits back, pick the path of least resistance. There's sort of slight offset in the straight. You can see there it comes to meet you on the right hand side, and then massive spike well over 5G, a little bit wide on the apex of the first part of that corner. That'll have gained him some time on entry. As long as he doesn't compromise too much the exit onto this following straight, he'll have banked that. Can't quite see his screen. Sometimes in these night races you can actually see where his lap delta telling him how the lap is unfolding to his previous best.
Best through the first sector, the world champion Max Verstappen with a great start to the lap. Hulkenberg coming back in the middle part of the lap. The Haas has got great straight line speed. The middle sector all about how quick you are in a straight line, and then can you dance your way through the technical nature of the final sector. Hulkenberg up against George Russell on the racetrack at the same time. German driver across the line. It's a 23-4 for everyone else to beat at the moment. We go on board to the next driver to cut the beam. It's George Russell, who's been the lead Mercedes on the grid so many times this year, 19 times this year, but crucially for Russell, he's 2 tenths behind the Haas, and the pace is real. Perez behind the Haas, and Verstappen is being compared to a Haas. He was behind a Haas in the Qatar sprint. Can he get ahead now? Oh, he's dropped it out of the final corner, and he's still going quickest. How did he do that?
He kept his foot in. Can you believe that? As we were stepping back in the commentary box, imagining that was at least a spin.
I thought he was heading to the wall. Sainz, second place across the line. Verstappen has a monster time out there. Do the McLaren drivers have an answer? First sector of the racetrack, Oscar Piastri does so. Alonso has gone ahead of Perez and Russell. He is performing marvels with that car, as is Gasly, and Alpine will be relieved with that. In the battle for pole, who's at the head of the field? After run number 1, second place for Piastri. He's missed out by 0.04 of a second. And now Lando Norris trying to beat his teammate, trying to beat his great rival for this title earlier in the season, Max Verstappen. It's Verstappen at the front for the moment. Norris gets close, but misses out. And if you thought 0.04 was tight, 0.004 was the difference between Verstappen and Norris as Piastri's time is deleted for track limits at turn 1, and the grid as it stands after run number 1 would be Verstappen and Norris separated by 0.004 of a second and 8 meters on the racetrack. But this was nearly the end of his session.
Let's just join him on board for the wildest of rides, and with that start-finish line and the timing beacon being so close to the final corner, he's got the presence of mind to keep his foot in and keeps, crucially, the front axle inside the white line as well. I've never seen that before.
Max Verstappen does not make many errors, and somehow, even when he does, P1 appears. We're both expecting to see a car in the barrier, didn't happen. We're both expecting to see him drop down the order, didn't happen. He's still fastest, and it's Verstappen and Norris up against each other in 2024. Sainz in third. Hulkenberg would get his best starting position of the season with fourth place. He's half a second back, and I still think there's time in there for Hulkenberg. I think he was deep in turn 6, and that compromises you all the way through 7 and the long run to turn number 9. This is Piastri, and the reason his time was deleted, he fell from third.
Yeah, oh, that is tight as well. That is maybe worthy of a review. That looks to me a little bit like Perez's one. Still had that front axle just coming back onto the white line. And totally agree with you, Alex, about Hulkenberg. He was actually 4 times slower in that qualifying lap than he was in Q2. So there is more time in that Haas.
Norris in second, for what it's worth, and this really sums up the season. I'm going to tell you that Hulkenberg not had a pole position in Formula 1 since Brazil 2010. And the fact that that's even relevant commentary says what a year it's been in terms of unexpected results. He is way back on what he did, as DC pointed out, in Q2, and the track will be at its best time. Oscar Piastri has to find a time within the white lines, very similar to what we saw with Lando Norris 1 year ago. The first turn is the one where they are really being pinged for track limits. So Norris knows there's more time to be found. The graphic on our screen said that Max Verstappen lost a couple of tenths there, so he knows there'll be more to find. Hulkenberg performing wonders. Gasly man-marking him in the battle for this 6th position in the Constructors. Alonso ahead of Perez. Russell with no field behind the wheel. And we've yet to see Valtteri Bottas out on the racetrack. This is a replay of turn 1.
Yeah, driver's view.
Reinstated, DC. You said it was on the line. The line judge comment was a joke earlier in the session. You've called it perfectly again. Piastri needs to find an improvement if he wants his maiden Formula 1 pole position, but he's back up to third. At least he will be on your screens in a few moments' time.
That's either what you call perfection or good fortune. Just kept that front left on the white line, on the edge of it. So it's all to play for in these final 3.5 minutes of qualifying.
Deleted, reinstated, and we go again. Verstappen versus the 2 McLarens. Norris, 4,000th of a second away. Piastri, 400ths of a second away with a lap that now counts once again. Sainz down to 4th. Hulkenberg in 5th. That would still be his best start of the year. Gasly in 6th position. Then Alonso, Perez, Russell. And now we see Bottas on an out lap, ready to attack things for the first time in Q3.
This is the moment. This is as good as it's going to get. Brand new set of tyres. It's the equivalent of, you know, you've got a freshly ironed shirt and trousers. You've got your favourite aftershave on. You look in the mirror and you go, yep, looking good. It's a great feeling when you go to the final part of qualifying. Checo Perez kept himself in the hunt, feeling like this is a stronger qualifying session than we've seen of late. We'll see what he can deliver.
Well, the best starting position he's ever had around this circuit was back in 2022 when he started from the front row. A driver who was second in the World Championship standings last year behind Max Verstappen, looking to try and find a lap that at the very least is ahead of Alonso, Gasly, Hulkenberg and Sainz. Try and get up there with the McLarens and his teammate. That's the aim for him. There are the previous pole positions. Verstappen going for 5 in a row around this racetrack. He's had a great feel. He's had a great set of results through the years. Perez is on for a personal best through the first sector. Same applies in the second sector. This is a good lap for Perez. It also, a reminder for you, the track will be at its best condition as he makes his way through, and he's also got Gasly on a prep lap, and that's the only traffic he might have to feed his way by. 2-minute warning for you in the final Formula 1 qualifying session of the season. Perez trying to get beyond the McLarens and force everyone into a response. If he continues at the same pace, he could go into 4th here. Let's see what Perez can do. He does go in to 4th position, and that's a strong lap to put the pressure on everyone else to respond.
Yep, tidy lap. Confidence is definitely there. And, well, that currently puts them only, what, just shy of 3/10 away from Max Verstappen's time, which is right in the hunt.
Crucial turn 1 of the racetrack for Piastri. Loads of margin this time, DC.
Yeah, he's definitely given away a little bit of performance on the exit, but he's got a whole lap to continue to build. And as we look to see what his first sector is, then Piastri, it's not a personal best, but it's certainly within a hunt of the previous personal best, which was himself.
Yeah, overall, it is going to be an improvement for Piastri projected at this stage of the lap. So ignore that sector time not being green. At this stage of turn 6, he is up, rotating the car really nicely through there. Hulkenberg has the fastest middle sector of anyone so far. So Hulkenberg ahead of Gasly, who's out on the racetrack at the moment, ahead of Bottas on the racetrack at the moment. And now Norris 600ths up on Max Verstappen through sector number 1. The pressure is being put. Hulkenberg goes to pole. Absolutely extraordinary. Nico Hulkenberg in the Haas in a dry session, with everyone needing to respond, has provisional pole position.
Words I never thought I'd hear you say, especially at this stage of a qualifying session.
And let's see whether the McLarens can come back. Piastri over the line. He takes it away by 800ths of a second. Norris is improving. And what can Verstappen do? He's in the hunt as well. Everyone will get a chance to respond behind the wheel. Piastri gets ahead of Hulkenberg, who's looking for his best starting position of the year. Anything in the top 5 does that. Gasly couldn't go with him. Alonso goes to 6th place. Sainz will hope to be in the mix, working the wheel through the 16th and final corner of the racetrack. He goes to 2nd place. It's Piastri, Sainz and Hulkenberg. The top 3 separated by 800ths of a second. At least they were. That's the lap time Lando Norris was looking for. It's provisional pole.
And Verstappen's not on a good lap, relatively speaking. Let's see if he can pull a mighty final sector.
No improvement sector 1 or sector 2. Russell is the next car over the line. He's into 7th place. Verstappen looking for a less dramatic exit to turn 16 this time. Here he is, checkered flag waving. Can he take it away? He can't! And it's a McLaren front row lockout. Max Verstappen does not improve his time. He's out-qualified by Nico Hulkenberg, who gets his best starting position of the year. But it's McLaren seeking the first Constructors' title since 1998. Who lock out the front row, and Lando Norris has an 8th pole position of the season. He's celebrating once again in Formula 1 qualifying.
Yep, he put it together when it really counted, and it felt in the middle part of qualifying as if McLaren has that early form and practice, has it slipped. But actually, when it came to giving it everything, 2 very well-driven laps, and Norris putting his more experience.
Parmesan cheese.
Hi everyone. Wow! As you can see, it's the whole family together. No! Orca Rebel Racing, V-Carb, F1 Academy drivers. So we're gonna play some mini games, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Big family. Hola Pinto. Well done. Go, go. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, no way. Jack.
I mean, mate, it's a little bit creepy how well you know this.
Yeah. Yeah. What a beauty. You can do it. You ready? Carlos.
Yeah, nice. Boom.
You know you're looking at all the drivers' eyes.
Yeah, like.
No, Yuki. Yuki. When you, if you touch it, you get electrocuted. So be careful.
It's already more difficult than there.
Just keep talking, and you don't hear if someone's touching it.
It's really, you can keep up the pace.
This is a tight corner.
Perfect. Yeah, great, fantastic. Wow, that's unbelievable. Hell yeah. He's done. We're done. We made it.
That is not.
There's no touching. You. 50 seconds.
Yeah, you have to answer now.
Yeah.
World champion.
First world champion in the year you were born.
Feel now.
I've already lost. Okay.
When did they introduce the halo?
2017.
18.
Yes, correct.
Oh, of course.
Steph win his world championship in Abu Dhabi.
2010.
Yep.
Wow.
Which F1 driver famously said over team radio, "Leave me alone"?
Kimi.
I knew that one.
Which F1 drivers have won 4 world championships
In a row. Seb, me, Michael, and Lewis. And Fangio.
Wow, dude, that's really impressive, actually. Who was the first driver to win a podium for Red Bull Racing?
DC.
Biggest driver
Without a wing. I think that's Nico.
You just gave him I think it's been quite close.
No, it needs to be like this.
I guess like that, yeah.
You don't.
I try to.
It needs to be straight up.
Not like this?
Yeah,
but whenever.
Don't you need to do it like this? No. Okay, then.
Oh! That does not really work, does it?
I don't like this stuff. Right, this is good.
No!
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, wait. We're gonna be slow position. Nice, that was good cheer.
Try that. I feel the
Guys, we're
pressure.
smoking. Just chill. Just one more this way.
How long to go?
We're good.
5
seconds. Okay.
Oh, that's smart.
It's better. It's even better.
Stop.
Whoa! I think they won.
I was so scared to put it on top of it. Like, no.
We can also do it.
Well, Stevie did really
What a car. We don't have a car.
wrong.
We should get double points for this.
Woo!
Smoke it. That's where you got destroyed, Liam.
I really let my team down here.
The losers have to do the outro.
Well, bye.
Thanks. It was fun. Did you enjoy it?
No.
It was all about having fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's a wrap. Well done. Well done, guys.
When fans meet you and they're like, oh my god, I'm a big fan, and they just...
Namaste.
Namaste!
This is probably not your typical house tour because over the last 5 years, I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars making my parents their dream house. But from outside, it's just a completely ordinary home. So welcome to the house tour. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite parts, my biggest regrets, how much every room costs, and at the end, I'm gonna get the house appraised to answer my biggest question. Would my parents sell the house? Mom, Dad, would you sell your house if I told you it was worth $1 million? No. By the way, big thanks to KiwiCo for sponsoring today's video. More about them later. So let's start with the entrance. As you can see, you might think I might be a little bit narcissistic with this painting up here, but this is actually just to distract you from what I'm actually hiding behind this paint. Behind it is a secret entrance inside the closet, but I actually have a different entrance to get inside the closet too. If you come around the corner, there's a shoe rack right here. And it may just look like an ordinary shoe rack, but it's another secret door that I can control using my phone. Check this out. Hey Siri, open the closet. It's pretty cool. If you guys are interested in the secret door, you guys can get it from murphydoors.com, and I actually have a coupon code for it, so if you use Frenchy Fries 10, you get 10% off. I know this secret room feels very cramped and small, but this is actually a fake wall. In fact, if you use this remote control, you can actually open this TV, and this is where I hold all my valuable stuff inside. I'm not too sure how I feel about this. It is very cramped and hard to get in, so if you just come in here, you know, as cool as an idea this was originally, it's really unpractical.
I cannot go in. I don't know. To get in is crazy.
I think this is a bit overkill. This is the closet within the closet. For my extra special valuables, I have an even more secure spot to keep it. In fact, it's behind this painting. If I remove it, there is a vault within it. And what's really cool about it is I can open up with biometrics, which means just with a fingerprint, I can just open it up and, oh, okay.
You got something to tell me, Kevin?
I forgot that was there. Okay, this thing has to go. That's a lot better. I'm gonna have to come back later to that, but let's move on with the house tour. Next, for the garage. As you can see, it currently looks like a little showroom. It has a bunch of lights, and we have my 2015 Focus ST here in tangerine screen. If you're a car guy, you know. This was actually my first car, and I used it for all the renovations over the last 5 years. In fact, I've actually upgraded it with a cargo box on top so I could like plug more stuff. And unfortunately, there's a bunch of scratches and dents on the car because, well, I did use it to lug around lumber. I originally built this for my dad, but I've been using this way more than I ever thought I would. I mean, I have a bunch of tools just like inside all these drawers and all, and I mean, as you can see, we have all this for my next build. And in fact, Albert, should we show them should we tease them with the...
Tease them with the car collection? I mean, we gotta show them.
I don't want this video to feel like I'm trying to like flex or anything. In fact, if you guys know my story, I started from nothing, but this is literally my dream truck, bro. We gotta show them. I've been struggling so much using these cars for the builds, and I think it was about time that, you know, if we're gonna start traveling across the country, I need to get myself a truck. So I got the 2021 Ford Raptor. It's literally my dream truck. This thing's a freaking monster. Like, look how much space is in here, bro. It's massive. We got freaking carbon fiber outlets. We got freaking outlets now. Just take a listen to this exhaust. Come on. Do you hear that? V6 bi-turbo. We got a 360 camera view, charging outlets, storage everywhere. It's literally gonna be the dream truck to use traveling across the country to renovate you guys' rooms. It's just freaking floors. It was a pretty big remodel. The only thing that sucks about this couch is it's a white couch and it's like a fabric, so it does get dirty quite often. But what makes this really special is this bad boy right here. This bad boy, whenever we finish these videos, we film hundreds of hours of 4K footage. So this is our 120,000 gigabyte NAS storage unit. And then on this side of the living room, this spot holds a lot of memories. This is kind of where I was sleeping for months on end while I was renovating my room and we were doing the kitchen. This was like a makeshift kitchen for a while. But when I did renovate the living room, we had our friend Susan. Shout out to Susan Klingberg. She actually made this whole entire, what do you call this, a mural? A mural. But yeah, this was by far one of the first expensive renovations we've done in the house. And yeah, that's the living room. I'm not exactly too sure how it goes, but it's something like this. I don't know. Now for the kitchen. This is the second most expensive renovation in the house, so let me give you a tour. We got this $350 toaster that could literally toast anything you want. A microwave that looks like an oven. A light up countertop. Freaking bright as hell. And we don't just have only one or two or three, but a 4-bar stool. This is so much bigger than what we used to have. It's absolutely ridiculous. But by far my favorite feature of the kitchen is, well, when my hands are super dirty, I could just use this sink and tap it to turn it on. It's just so practical. I've been trying to get on a diet recently. Actually, this is probably a good segue to the fridge. I feel like most YouTubers don't have anything in their fridge, but in my fridge, I feel like I eat pretty healthy. We got like everything from eggs, we got everything labeled, uncooked meats, fruit, berries, leftovers. We got my teas. This is my favorite tea.
Why stress, Kevin?
This is what keeps me chill. I haven't really shown too much of the backyard over the years, and it's grown a lot. This used to be completely sand and brick walls, and now we have plants, we have so much going on. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is this pool because it takes up so much space, like the backyard is not that wide. I also do have some basil here and some rosemary on the other side of the backyard, and it's so freaking nice to have. I mean, making like pato pistou, just throwing this in the salad and stuff, it's just so good, like freaking tomatoes and basil. And then over here, we got our barbecue. It's really nice, and it kind of sucks we didn't put a tarp on it. We've literally had this thing for 2 years, and because the sun is so freaking hard in Vegas, you can see all the freaking sun damage we have on it. And then talking about sun damage, this year we actually repainted the outside of the house. It was actually a lot more pale and stuff. I mean, it's been over, I think the house is like built in 2008. It actually looks like brand new, the house.
And the house is 16.
Is it 16 years old? Yeah, so 16 years old.
2 more years and the house could get it.
Plugged. Albert, what do you mean?
Nothing.
Now onto the cooler part of the house, the upstairs. When you first get up here, the first thing you see is this desk with cabinets. This actually used to be a whole entire storage area. It was a complete mess. Now, not only do we have custom cabinets where we can put all of our toiletry and whatnot, and then over here we have their desk where I put one of my first hidden features in the house. I made a motorized, oh, there we go.
The session, Yuki Tsunoda,
Motorized
top
monitor.
of the second.
Unfortunately, they just use this laptop that I got them, and they don't bother connecting to this. And quite frankly, looking back at it, it was pretty easy to do. It was just some lumber, motor, and an ultra-wide monitor. The thing that was really expensive about this were these cabinets I got from California Closets. It was like $8,000. It was freaking, it was stupid. And as we go over here to the right, we have the rest of the hallway where you see a library, our charging station for all of our camera equipment. But this isn't just any ordinary library. In fact, this is a door that I also got from Murphy Doors. This is their, I think, one of their cheapest options. And it leads into my editing studio that is completely soundproof. But yeah, this is my editing studio. And like I said, it is completely soundproof. The walls are massive. I literally did double drywall, a bunch of insulation, a bunch of stuff inside the walls. But even this right here, I got Acoustic to send me out all these foam panels. It's literally worth like $10,000 if I went out to buy it myself. But because of that, the sound is super crisp and nice for voiceovers, and it's just a total vibe in here. I've actually never really tested if it's like perfectly soundproof, but I haven't had any complaints from my parents, so I'm assuming it's good. Actually, we should probably test it. You want to go outside in the hallway and like, I'm just gonna keep talking and then just let me know if it's soundproof or not if you hear me. Because if it's not, then I've done something.
I could hear everything he's saying. It's low-key trash, but let's make him think he's soundproof, you know? I could still hear him.
Do you hear anything?
No, I was like baffled on how good your soundproofing is, bro.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
No, it's like dead ass. I couldn't hear a single thing.
Actually, or no?
Yeah, that thing is crazy, bro. It's the craziest soundproofing in the world, bro.
I like it. I'm such a great engineer. This is honestly my dream setup. This is actually one of my 2 setups because I have another one in my room. This one is mainly for making videos and working. I got this Shure microphone for doing voiceovers, these Focal speakers, which are literally so freaking good. It's a French company that makes them. As for the monitor, we recently upgraded to this LG Ultra Gear, which is a 4K OLED 240 hertz. It's like freaking insane specs if you're into monitors. As you can see, we're brainstorming ideas for the truck video. I'm trying to find a really cool design. Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do, but I'm literally using AI Aria on Opera right now. Try to help us brainstorm because I have never tackled a car or truck before, and that's gonna be an interesting one to do. But yeah, this is the editing studio, the soundproof. Now, as we make ourselves into the hallway, I'm gonna show you something I did off camera. When I first made this room, there was a weird indent in this hallway, and I made this charging station. And I'm such a huge fan of getting those creative gears turning, and I support everyone that does that, which is why I partnered up with KiwiCo. For those of you who don't know, KiwiCo sends these awesome crates packed with hands-on projects that are designed to build skills, knowledge, and fun every month with new activities. There's 5 clubs to choose from, like KiwiCo World, which focuses on geography and culture, KiwiCo Studio, which focuses on art and design, and KiwiCo Labs, which is my personal favorite because almost anyone